I was in a fight once, but I was just defending myself. I remember I was about 12 years old because I hadn't had my bar mitzvah yet. Because I know that because it was in Hebrew school, and once I got my bar mitzvah, that was the end of Hebrew school. I became a man. I was like, I'm not doing Hebrew school. 12 years old, this kid was bullying me. He wanted to fight me. I did not want to fight him, but push came to shove. I had to defend myself, and I remember ending up sort of on his back. I forced him to give me a piggyback ride. This doesn't sound like I was defending myself. At this point, it sounds like I'm the aggressor, and I was kind of giving him a noogie on his head. And it turned out that I took some horrible pleasure in the. Wow.
And that frightened
I guess maybe I am violent. That was the only time though.
Well, I was brought up by abusive parents. They beat the shit out of me. And it's made me a better actor.
They hit you?
Yeah. But I love them, and I would only say that now because they both passed on, and everyone that knew them has passed on, so no one can call me a liar. What a good question that is. Come on, man, dig back.
I mean, the first time, I just remember early on wanting to be funny. I don't remember people just loving my comedy.
So if you have to put an age to it, what would you put?
Hungering for it. I was very young when I was going for laughs. I was 7 or 8 when I was first trying to get a captive audience and make them laugh. It was, you know what it was? It was at a Passover Seder, and after the Passover Seder, the host, she said, now we're going to play the freeze game. She was a Holocaust survivor, and she was filled with all of just great energy, and she knew the Viola Spolin games, and she said, this is where we're going to play the freeze game, and what it is, and she laid it out, and you've ever played the freeze game? You're not familiar with the Viola Spolin games.
But you said Passover, passing us off as a Hebraic? Go ahead, I don't want to.
What are you talking about?
You said it was a Passover Seder?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
But you're a Christian.
No, I'm not. I'm a Jew.
Okay. There you go. I think his commercialability is...
It just went down?
Good dip.
And, and I got some laughs from my family.
And you remember?
They were probably charity laughs.
No,
but it had a transformative effect on me, and I just, from that day forward, I was hungering to get those laughs again.
No, well, we had a tense house, and for some reason I would break the mood I could imitate. And after the third day of nobody speaking at the dinner table, I would imitate the argument playing my father's part. Never had an idea of acting, but I could actually make them laugh, which would break the tense. But I think that was probably close to what he was doing too.